welcome. It is a new day, a new episode I'm gonna watch. I feel like I was a little too harsh on Thorfinn yesterday, but I'm going to try. Okay. Today I'm going to be completely unbiased and try to understand and empathize with Thorfinn, which I don't know if it's possible. Okay, no bias. No bias. Okay. Anyway, without further ado, let's jump into the episode. Yeah, that can work as a painkiller.
その金の受け取り場所ってのは。
そう焦るなよ。もうすぐだ。
Good. The troll's son. Yeah, I mean they're not feeding him. I doubt he has anything to fish with. At least you can drink rainwater, I guess, which is not safe, by the way. You shouldn't drink rainwater. But that's salt water. Never mind. You shouldn't drink rainwater anyway. Rainwater has a lot of bacteria and stuff. So if you're stranded anywhere, even if you catch a lot of rainwater, try your best to filter it before you drink it, or and boil it. England, okay.
船の見張りはどうする？ほんの骨休めだ。長居するつもりはねえよ。
Oh, he's gonna try and get some food. I hope. Good. I thought he was gonna hit his head or something. Oh, he did. He did hit his head. At least. Oh, did they leave? I mean, that would be better. I think survive on this island, become strong, grow up, then get revenge. Don't do that either. Still water is not good for you. There's a lot of algae and a lot of bacteria, parasites. Filter it, boil it, then drink it. They're pillaging, I assume. Yeah. They're pillaging the local village. Oh. Okay. Nice. When pirates pillaging is, I mean, it used to be pretty common, I think. Sure. Why would you come near them? Just go eat something. Go hunt something, eat some fruit in the forest. What are you doing? Imagine you wake a single person up. Yeah, they're awake. Don't do it. Don't do it, Thorfinn. Don't do it. As strong as he is, I feel like he might already know. Thorfinn is there. If he doesn't sense this, then he should sense it. Because he was fighting with Thor's. So what? Killing someone, huh? Yeah. Killing someone takes courage. A lot of mental preparation. Yeah. See? I was willing to die because he lost the duel, right? So like, as his son, he can take my head.
眠らなかったのか
ああ、小林がうざったくてな。
Yeah.
購買
They're not leaving behind any witnesses, I assume.
なんだ生き残りか
Challenge him to a duel.
息子だろヨウムのトロルの
ああ
Don't do it.
してたのか
朝っぱらからご苦労なこって
Will he train him?
父上の敵だ。
If he trains Thorfinn and Thorfinn ends up getting close to him and then become like a master student relationship, that'll be interesting, I think. That'll be an interesting angle to take here.
お前に決闘申し込む。
Like adopt him as a disciple.
クイズ坊主
いや怖い
どうすんだよ足
Erasing his own
めんど
enemy.
あのまま寝首かいてりゃよかったのによ。
Yeah. What do you think?
俺はドールズの息子だ。そんな卑怯なことができるか。
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
ちょ前に戦士気取りか。いいぜ、来いよ。
What do you expect? Why do you look surprised? And you fight with the smaller knife. Why are you fighting with a sword you can't even lift? I mean, yeah. And as a kid, you think like a bigger weapon is a better weapon. So
獲
know
物
what I mean?
に振り回されてるようじゃ世話ねえな。
I'm assuming it's either that. I hope they do the master disciple thing, but I don't think they will, because that would like complicate the plot a lot. But I think they will do. I think this is my prediction is that he will leave Thorfinn alive. He'll keep challenging him to duels, and he'll grow stronger through each duel.
容赦ねえ死んだんじゃねえか
That is my prediction. It'll be interesting.
例のものは確認した
約束の金だ
こいつはどうもご丁寧に。不老儀の旦那にもよろしく伝えといてくれ。村人と仲良くってわけにもいかねえだろ。
Yeah, I can't leave behind witnesses.
そういえば伝言を預かっていた
伝言？
トールズの最後はどのようだったかと
別にただの普通の死に様だ。
Oh, okay. Why? Why not just say like how he died? Maybe he doesn't want to tell them he lost the duel. I guess.
あれ生きてたの
ひでえ顔だな。食うか？
Will he take it?
我慢は体に毒だぞん
Will he take it?
んだよ人の子
I would say in a situation like that, throw your pride away. Your pride is not going to do anything for you, right? Your pride is not going to fill your belly. Your pride is not going to keep you alive. In a situation like that, do anything necessary you need to do to stay alive. Stay alive, become stronger, and get revenge one day. Right? When should you be prideful? Like Thor's, for example, he had pride, he had honor. When should you be prideful? It is when you have the skill and competence to back it. Right? If you are competent, you can be prideful. Right? There's a saying that the only difference between arrogance and confidence is competence. Right? It sounds very cheesy, but if you say something confidently and then you can back it with your ability, it's confidence. If you're just saying words, and it's arrogance, you know.
おいおいおい。
So take what you can, do what you can, stay alive. Because things will eventually turn around. Why would you random stuff off the floor? Okay. Take the bones, make a broth or something, drink that. I guess it doesn't know how to cook. So you could take those bones, roast them on fire, boil them in water, create a broth kind of thing, and then you can drink the broth. It will soften. You will be able to eat the marrow. Maybe I'm not sure about how that works, depending on the bone. There are ways to survive. Make traps for rabbits and stuff.
立派な最後じゃった。トールズはわしらの身代わりに。
Yeah.
すまん、ヘルガ、ユルバ。
They're in shock, obviously.
なんと言って詫びればいいのか。
Yes, she knew.
死んじゃったもんはしょうがないって。メソメソしてもお腹が減るだけよ。
One, she already knew because, seeing how the situation was playing out, she's smart enough to know how it was going to happen, because I feel like she's the smartest in the family. And second, she's putting up a strong front because someone needs to be the pillar, right? If everyone starts breaking down, I feel like she sees her mother and she's like, I need to have my composure. Even if regardless of how I feel, for the sake of my family, So she might look and act brutish, but I feel like she's the most considerate in the family.
さーて、働かないとね。
And the mom knows, I think, that the daughter is.
トルフィンはあの子だけはわしが必ず見つけ出す。何年かかろうとも。
That'll be nice. Leaf and Thorfinn reunion.
タイプだとは思ってなかったけどね。父親が変わり者だと苦労するよ。弟くんも行方不明なんでしょ？大丈夫？ユルバ。まあ、男ではないと忙しくてね。ユルバ。
Mm.
だっしゃい！
無茶よ、ユルバ。
Yeah. Some people are like that,
具合どう？もうすっかり。
Some people are like that, They cope by throwing themselves into work, by taking care of others. That is their coping mechanism. A lot of people become workaholics to kind of keep themselves busy. I'm not saying it's healthy, but it's realistic.
いいわ。ごめんなさい。
Yeah.
ユルバばっかり。ああ、いい、起きないで。
Yeah, she's throwing herself into work.
はいはい、遅れてごめんよ。春になったら羊の毛刈りもしなきゃだしな。
Yeah. The harpooning.
ああ、忙しい。ほんと労働力不足だわ。向こうでももらうかな。ご苦労様。もう寝ましょう。
See?
ああ、先寝てて。
Yeah, see?
私こ
This is they've had dinner. It's time to sleep, but she's still working, right? She wants to keep working. She wants to keep herself busy.
れ仕上げちゃうから。でももう手元が暗いでしょ。折り目を間違うわよ。夜はもういいのよ。休みましょう。でももうちょっとだし大丈夫よ。私疲れてないから。
Yeah. Stuff. Grief is tough.
殺してやる。絶対殺してやる。
You know what, Thorfinn? Sure, I'm on your side now.
よう頑張ってんな。
お前
どうだちった剣にも慣れてきたか。
お前が僕を盾にしたから父上はこの卑怯者が。
お前の親父は確かに強かった。でも甘かった。
Yeah,
それ
true.
だけのことだろ
Yeah.
父上をバカにするな。
That is true. This is true. They were doing their job. They are mercenaries. They're assassins. They're there to do their job. Right? They will do anything to do their job. Yes, they took Thorfinn hostage. Right? But it's his dad who let that affect him when, as a competent warrior, he should have realized that is a possible scenario and he should have done something about it. Right? He expected mercenaries for hire to respect the rules of a duel. Even if one guy backed off, there were rest of the people. Right? There were a lot of possibilities, and a possibility of Thorfinn being held hostage was something he should have considered. Right? Which he did not. And even if he is held hostage as the leader of the group that is going on this voyage, he should have sacrificed Thorfinn to get rid of the mercenaries, to ensure the survival of his crew. By getting himself killed, he has not only jeopardized the safety of his group, because after he dies, what if the other people don't keep the promise? Not only he jeopardized his group, he also sacrificed the lives he could have saved by being alive. Right? He could have potentially saved a lot of lives by being alive, which he did not. Right? He made a selfish decision in that moment to save his son, which is okay because it is human nature, right? You don't always pick what you should do. Right? Should is something that always exists, but as a human, you have your own emotions, your own logic, your own reasonings, your own justifications to make your choices, right? I like Thor's as a character more than Thorfinn, obviously, but you can also acknowledge that he was naive and selfish, right? He was selfless in saving others, but he was also selfish in that moment. That is something you need to acknowledge if you like someone, right? You need to accept the flaws also.
ま、お前はただ弱いだけだな。
Yeah. And that is why Thorfinn keeps doing what he's doing. He knows it's his fault. I mean, not his fault as in his direct fault, but that he feels that he let himself become the hostage. He could not do anything because he is weak, right? So he's trying to fight against it by lashing out and trying to fight and basically get himself also killed. Right? He's not trying to win or get revenge. He's trying to get himself killed. That is what he's doing because he doesn't know what else to do. Because he's a kid, he doesn't know how to process the grief and the consequence of what has happened. And that's why I'm like, okay, Thorfinn, I'm on your side now. I understand.
よ
But this guy, as the leader of the mercenaries, should have killed Thorfinn or at least take him prisoner or do something. Leaving him, letting him wander around is just taking time bomb.
もう
Again, he should, but he doesn't because he has his own justification. He has his own reasoning.
であのガキにあったぜ。
なんだ、まだ生きてたのか。
ヨウムのトルルの血引いてんだ。ただじゃくたばりゃしねえだろうよ。
血は争えねえか。
Yeah. Hello. Should have, I mean, not should, but fire would work better than sword.
獲物に振り回されてるようじゃ世話ねえな。
Yes, I feel like that's going to happen, and I hope that is what happens because that will be an interesting thing if the mercenary group adopts him. That will be an interesting angle. Yeah, some food now, not just bones. Come on. Yeah, now he realizes I don't need a big sword. Do it. I can use my small sword to get a good result. You can throw it. See? Now I'm starting to think. Let's go. average primitive YouTuber. Mm. I thought they were just supposed to stay for a day or something.
誰か来る。
Dole again.
俺はトールズの子トルフィン。洗脳のオーディの名において貴様に決闘を申し込む。
たくしつけえな。でもいい根性。
Yes, he has trained a lot. Yes, he knows how to use his. It's not. It's not a knife. It's like a short sword. But if Thorfinn wins here, I will be slightly irritated because that guy fought on equal footing with Thor's, right? So even now he should win.
してるじゃねえ。
I'm hoping that Thorfinn manages to get a cut on that guy. Forgot that guy's name. On him, he feels impressed and lets him go, like trains him or whatever.
受けてやれよアシュラット。
Ashlad.
決まりだね。手下の期待に応えるのも終了の務めだ。
オラフの子アシュラット。オーディンの名において
Let's go.
受けてやるよ。しょうがねえからな。たくそんなに親父に会いてえのかよ。
Come on. He could have killed Thorfinn at least 5 times by now. Just because of their build, the difference in range is so much that even with his arm fully stretched out, Ashlat could have sliced him in half before he even reached, before Thorfinn even managed to get his sword to Ashlat. Let's see. That is obvious, I know. The reason I'm saying it is because I'm saying Ashlat is holding back for some reason. I don't know, just for fun, or he feels guilt for killing Thors. I don't know. That is why I was saying it. Yeah, just for fun, I guess. The throw thing is going to come in clutch, I feel like.
なんだよ、もう終わりか。つまんねえな。
Every single kick he could have killed him, but he just keeps kicking him.
もういいんじゃねえか。マジで死んじまうぜ。
なんだよ。やれっつったのはお前じゃね
Yeah. You're a kid throwing a short ass sword. What did you expect? I mean, yeah, I'm being mean again, but I can see how he would have thought that is like the ultimate move.
え。てらんねえな。ガキをやんのも趣味じゃねえし。
なんでなんだそれ。
俺も暇じゃねえんだよ。
待て、僕は負けてない。戦え、しょうもの。
しつこいガキだな。
And if anything, you are the coward, no? Hmm? Isn't in a duel, isn't throwing your sword away considered a BM? No. So that's hypocrisy, Thorfinn.
お前を殺すまでだ。絶対に殺す。
He's too fixated on the idea of killing him. He doesn't see anything else. Which is obvious, he's a kid, but I see him as an adult character, but then I realize he's a kid. I know he's just trying. I'm like, I criticize him as an adult character, but then in retrospect, I realize he's a kid. So then it makes sense. So I'm like, but I've complained already. So what am I supposed to do? Uncomplain? I don't know.
戦場で手柄を立ててみな。
Yeah.
ゴールドの戦士なんだろ。そしたらご褒美に決闘してやるよ。
Good. I like that. I mean, as a goal, he grow up, become strong, challenge him to a duel.
約束だな。
そうそう。戦士の約束ってやつだ。
手柄なんかすぐだ。すぐにお前を殺してやる。
Let's go. I'm rooting for you, Thorfinn. I'm not joking. I'm not being sarcastic. I am rooting for him. I mean, he annoys me. I feel like Thorfinn is like an annoying sibling. Okay, annoying. I complain a lot, but I also feel empathetic and I find him endearing. Okay. So that is why I complain a lot. So that is episode 5 of Vinland Saga. A lot better than last episode. I mean, the way I feel towards Thorfinn is a lot better than last episode. He's kind of growing on me now, and now he has a goal that he can work towards, so which is good. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you want to watch the next episode, because I'm uploading every single day. So I'll see you guys in the next one, and if you want to catch me live, follow the link in the description. I'll see you guys in the next one.